Greetings. We're connected with unconditional love for your highest message of wisdom and guidance, most pertinent to you at this time. Let's get right into it. Your conscious energies are the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the Queen of Pentacles. And now I'm getting the energy of two distinct individuals in this situation. You could be resonating as the King of Pentacles, who is feeling very grounded, who is believing in his abundance, expanding his abundance, feeling confident and able to protect physically the things that he loves. This King of Pentacles energy is sitting in the energy of the Ace of Cups. So they're sitting in an emotionally aware and clear energy. This King of Pentacles energy has a lot of love for this Queen of Pentacles. So you could be resonating as the Queen of Pentacles energy. This is the energy of someone who is seeking. This Queen of Pentacles is climbing up a ladder into the trees. This is her reaching into nature, reaching into the beyond, the divine, reaching into the unknown to better understand herself, to feel more aligned with her environment, to feel like her environment is a match to her core soul. This Queen of Pentacles energy wants to feel comfortable in the highest way possible. And I'm looking at this satchel next to her, and it feels like while she is experiencing some forms of abundance in some areas of her life, there could be other areas of her life where she is still seeking abundance and possibly experiencing an energy of, or experiencing the energy of lack lingering around or lingering within. This Queen of Pentacles energy is sitting in the energy of the Hanged Man. So again, this is gaining deeper understanding, gaining a whole new perspective on how something works. This Hanged Man energy has rain coming down in the background, just like the Ace of Cups does. So there is an emotional purification going on in the energy of the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. However, this Queen of Pentacles energy is really strongly focused towards inner work right now. Observing possibly this King of Pentacles as well as other aspects of life through a different lens, this ascended lens, this higher lens, as she seeks to know herself better and this purification happens, she gets a different perspective on things that she might have assumed were one way. We also have the energy of the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles represents the energy of lack. It could be feeling drained, physically exhausted, financially without. It's also the energy of distance, separation. And with this Hanged Man energy here, this King of Pentacles energy could be getting the sense that they are at a distance from this Queen of Pentacles, or vice versa. But this Five of Pentacles energy is sitting near the Queen of Pentacles here, which is telling me that, again, whoever's resonating as this Queen of Pentacles energy, while she is seeking, looking within, expanding her awareness of herself and gaining a new perspective on emotions, on love, with this Hangman looking at the Ace of Cups, gaining a new understanding of how love is. She still climbs. It's like she's still not physically looking directly at the love offered by this King of Pentacles. She's looking towards the divine. And this Five of Pentacles energy is looking in the same direction as this Queen of Pentacles, although it's after. So there's some message here that is coming through about not ignoring the love that is being offered to you. While you are gaining a new perspective on love, on universal love, recognize how it is also applying in your physical reality. Spirit also wants you to understand that love is abundance. being on your path is abundance. Being in alignment with your soul's path and your soul's mission is being in alignment with abundance. And so there's an energy here of this Five of Pentacles can also represent despair, so fear of lack. And it leads to a desperation. It leads to possibly just a sense of an ideal of lack, a belief in lack. It could be a sense of panic that comes in that leads to this Queen of Pentacles energy constantly seeking outside of the love that is being very boldly offered, emotionally pure and physically stable, strong. This individual is very strong. So this could be someone who, when you look at them, you feel that they have a very strong body constitution. You feel like they can physically hold you. This is you if you are the Queen of Pentacles. So I'm going to be going through this reading as if we're speaking to the Queen of Pentacles. So I will say that you are the Queen of Pentacles, and we will say that if you are not resonating as the Queen of Pentacles, you will be this King of Pentacles here then, if you're resonating as him. That would make you a cross watcher. Just for the sake of keeping the message clear and direct. On the split, we have the Two of Pentacles. So not only is there a lot of mirroring going on between this King of Pentacles and this Queen of Pentacles, there's a message here from the King of Pentacles, and it's a message from this King of Wands energy within. It's a Page of Wands message. And it's very likely the same message. So although I don't see this Queen of Pentacles, you wanting to give a message to this masculine energy at this time, but it does feel like this masculine energy feels that they have a message for you. So this could be like a ball is in their court kind of energy, especially if you guys are at a distance in any sense of the word, whether physically, emotionally, energetically. This message here, it has to do with being brave enough to free themselves from some way that they've limited themselves. More particularly, it has to do with them becoming aware and letting you know that they are aware that any limitations that they have on their mindset, on their energy, on their abilities to, take action, on their freedom, any limitations that are there, they were self-imposed. So they take full accountability for that, and they have awareness that they have the limitation and that they brought it upon themselves, and that at any moment they could strike out. So this is in some way this person letting you know that they're beginning to believe in their innate abundance. This masculine energy has a message of saying, I know that I'm tied up. I know that I can free myself. In some of the cases, in some of your individual cases, this masculine knows how to get free. And with Temperance and the Hermit card coming in behind there's just a lot of inner work going on in the company of spirit. This masculine energy could be saying that they feel spirit around them, within them, working on them, working with them to open their eyes and to forge a path. So this is going to be really interesting news for these feminine energies. It's going to be interesting because it's a direct reflection of what the feminine energy is going through in her soul's journey. So she's also doing a lot of inner work, looking within at the ways that she has restricted herself from love, from embodying the total abundance of love, and working with spirit to forge a path forward. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Tower, the Ten of Swords, and the Sun. This is talking about a slow-moving energy, a slow moving energy that could have been moving so slowly for so long that when it finally does arrive, it is so impactful and so surprising. It puts an end to an old way of being. It puts an end to any idea that one had to be locked away or one had to be restricted or hold back from fully participating in the beauty and divinity of love and life. So that slow moving energy could represent that news that comes in from this masculine energy, or it could represent another aspect of this feminine's life, as well as another aspect of this masculine's life. As we've seen, you two are mirroring each other very heavily. It's bringing an end to slowness, stagnation, any authority figures that were sitting on the top of either of your lives that didn't need to be there, weren't sitting there from unconditional love, like in a state of unconditional love. They are being removed, excused from that position. And the sun is bringing in freedom. So both of you are embodying this kind of freedom and this playfulness, this childlikeness. There's something from another time about the both of you, an older time. And if you're resonating with this, you intuitively will feel it. You will know already that there's something old-timey about the two of you and your love, but also each of you uniquely, each of you individually. It's very beautiful, and Spirit made it that way on purpose. Spirit is watching over you Spirit is watching over you very intently. Unconditional love protects the both of you very, very, very strongly and sees to it that you experience the things that you desire to experience in this life. They protect you. So there's freedom, there's adventure, there's passion and fun coming in the future of this connection with you and this masculine. This is not a masculine that you have not heard from. So this news that this masculine is bringing in, the news is not that they love you. You already know that this masculine loves you. And you could possibly have an idea of how unconditionally this masculine loves you if you're resonating as a feminine. This news has more to do with the fire energy. So it has more to do with an inspiration, a new passion for life, a new zest, being able to control one's own power, being in charge of one's own energy. There's something inspirational about that, something invigorating. There's something that if you're the feminine, your love inspired this masculine to embody this, to allow in this clarity, this kind of wisdom. So what comes next for the masculine is starting new things, trying out some new ideas with Three of Pentacles, planting new seeds. And this could feel different for this masculine. You know, this masculine could be coming from a place of being an expert, or at least having achieved a great deal of mastery and excellence in their field up till this point. And for them to begin to plant new seeds would mean them stepping into a more novice sort of standing, a more amateurish energy. It would mean being vulnerable with the universe. And that often calls up all kinds of energies from the past that may have been taken for granted. And all of those are coming up to be healed. This masculine seems to have a very strong skill set when it comes to love and loving. This masculine is very able to allow their love to flow and be shown and seen. So by you, to you specifically, and when they choose to in general. However, I'm not saying that this masculine often chooses to. They're not coming up as the King of Cups in this particular reading, but this masculine is a King of Cups because they're always surrounded by that Ace of Cups energy, and they're always focused on you as the Queen of Pentacles. So although what's coming forward is going to feel really freeing and joyful and exciting for the both of you, it could also call in some uncomfortable feelings and anxieties and possibly some desire to like throw it or put it aside, not fully partake in it because of how uncomfortable it could feel. Some of the ways that it could trigger this masculine energy. But this person is very adept when it comes to learning from love. And they are now ready to break free from a situation where they weren't in control of their authority. They weren't allowed to use their power towards their heart's own content. I keep saying that part as well because for some of you, if you're resonating as the Queen of Pentacles, that could have been something that bothered you about that masculine energy because you found yourself constantly using your power, needing to reclaim more and more of your power and your authority over yourself in order to accept freedom. And you felt like you weren't seeing that energy in this masculine. I feel that this is why when this masculine energy shares this news with you, it's going to feel like such good news to you. They're going to say something that lets you know that they're tapping out of the matrix. They're tapping out of those self-limiting conditions that they've been living under. At this point in time, you could be holding yourself at a kind of physical or energetic or emotional distance from this masculine. And as you've heard so far in this reading, it has done both of you some good in terms of inner work, in terms of progress on your journey, purification, understanding of love and love's wisdom. Let's look into wisdom and guidance from the tarot. Your wisdom and guidance, the Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. Continue to maintain your reserve on your energy. Stay reserved. The Queen of Swords speaks on discernment. She knows when to share, when to give, and she knows when to not. This could be giving of physical attention, emotional attention, period. It could be communication. Love says continue to honor your energetic needs and standards, emotional and physical needs and standards in this relationship. On the split, we have the Sun, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups, followed by the Two of Pentacles and the Page of Wands again. Basically, this is love saying that by continuing your reserve and honoring your energy, you will see your highest outcome. You will see your best outcome. And what has been slow moving, the fulfillment, the joy, the comfort that you have felt has been slow moving when it comes to coming to you, or possibly you could have felt like it was evading you. You will experience your highest outcome regarding that, namely in the form of the communication that you need, that tells you that this masculine energy is aware and ready to free themselves. And that triggers a new kind of inner work in you that ascends you onto a timeline of really, really seeing and experiencing your abundance fully, completely embracing it. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Cups, followed by the Six of Cups, Justice, and the Knights of Wands and Pentacles. This is a message about playfulness, friendliness, casualness, Love is reminding us that even in a romantic situation, friendliness and playfulness are truly warranted. These are the things that allow for complete relaxation and opening, which allows for total communication, expression, connection. This brings balance. It brings healing more and more into both of your lives, balance and healing. By playing and opening and releasing those emotions, communicating what your inner child ends up communicating in those moments, you end up releasing karma from those pent up feelings. So this will look and feel like healing for this Queen of Pentacles energy. It will feel like embracing abundance and allowing love deeper and deeper in to completely overtake the heart, the body, and the entire being. And this will look like, for this King of Pentacles energy, gaining a new perspective. So this playfulness will induce a surrender. And as this masculine energy surrenders, they gain this understanding. They become enlightened that there is no way to go about things that is indirect. The best way to go about things is direct. And although going about those things directly will bring up some discomfort within and could trigger some turmoil external to this masculine energy, he is gaining the understanding that he must continue this way anyway. Keep in mind, in this whole reading, I've been saying he and she when it comes to these masculine energies. The kings and queens are not gender specific, so please take them as they intuitively resonate. I just say it like that so it's easier to recognize the card that I'm speaking about. So yeah, this masculine energy is going to gain the wisdom that the best way is the direct way, and it will be up to them and spirit from that point. The love and the play, they open up new avenues, new possibilities, become apparent for this person, this masculine energy. And keep in mind, all of that is associated with you simply continuing to focus on your inner work and continuing to reserve your energy for yourself, refusing to give away your power, give your attention, give your energy indiscriminately. So I feel that this is a massive piece of wisdom that you, as the feminine energy, this Queen of Pentacles energy, is gaining from this back and forth here, from this situation. You're gaining the ability to maintain your balance. So hold your energy and your power while also continuing to allow unconditional love to flow. This is a part of the wisdom that love is giving you at this time. And it's a part of becoming completely love, completely embracing your soul, and that your mission is to and with love. You are completely intertwined with it. There are so many messages in this reading, and I feel like I could go on for days. But we're going to stop there with the tarot, and we're just going to pull a Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle card to give a lasting message of guidance as we close out this reading. If you have resonated with this reading so far, I do invite you to subscribe and comment. I love reading your comments. You can also like the video, and if you are looking for more unique support with your individual situation, you can look in the description box for more information. I'm always grateful, and I truly love us connecting here in these readings. And I truly hope that so far it has brought you peace and clarity, healing, intuitive confirmation, all those good things. The Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle card that came out for you today is number 33, Preseli Bluestone. The guidebook reads, The Inner Compass. Preseli Bluestones planted healing energies from the land of the ancestors into a sacred healing landscape. This stone accesses past, present, and future. You are an ancient shaman who has much wisdom, to impart and the ability to journey through multiple dimensions in search of healing. You have unshakable core stability and an inner compass that directs you with integrity. Use natural medicine for ailments. Pay attention to boundaries. Dig deep into the past. Access your memories and cut yourself free. Examine your deepest intentions and roots. Live in the present moment. Find your own direction and face challenges with equanimity. You have power to decide. Pay particular attention to your environment. Being true to yourself is the basis of all well-being, spiritual and physical. Developing a spiritual compass. I feel that this crystal was a message directly for this Queen of Pentacles energy. So if you have been resonating as that, there you go. The card that came out on the split is number 7, Carnelian. And the guidebook reads, creativity. Carnelian protects against glamours, spells, envy, and the evil eye. Bringing good fortune to the wearer, it prevents blood from rushing to the head to cause precipitate action. You have the ability to remain calm during disputes and the self-control not to follow the crowd. Courage in the face of danger comes from inner strength, not foolhardiness. Your family means a lot to you. Your sexual drive is strong. Lust or aggression has been a problem in a past life. Direct it towards creativity and raising Kundalini. Be eloquent, creative, and bold. Do not back down. Trust your intuitive perceptions. Distinctions in your career lies ahead. Be a mentor. Alleviate stress. Take time to play. You are a tower of strength during sorrow. Stay anchored in the present. Let go of emotional ties or outdated projects holding you back. Beware a charismatic person. Sufficient vitamins and minerals support your metabolism for optimum well-being. This message on the split here was a message for both this Queen of Pentacles and this King of Pentacles energy. So whether you resonated as one or the other, or there was a part of you that resonated under each, there you go. Finally, the card that came out on the bottom of the deck was number 9, Tiger's Eye, Empowerment. Tiger's Eye symbolizes prosperity and encourages right use of power. It balances your needs with those of others, finding solutions. A child of the sun and earth with untold powers, you make your own fate. Assert yourself wisely. Bring hidden talents to the fore and accept your imperfections. There's a tendency towards obsessiveness or becoming spaced out. Ground yourself. Explore your past lives to discover causes of these traits. Deal sensibly with day-to-day reality and face challenges boldly. Unlock your creativity. Find prosperity and lasting success. Long journeys and celebrations lie ahead. Your personal power, confidence, and energy are high. Use them wisely. Commit to goals. Distinguish between wishful thinking and what you really need. Assist friends to gain their heart's desire. Past lives throw light on current situations. Doing what gives you joy increases your well-being. Becoming empowered. So guys, that is definitely a message for that King of Pentacles energy. And if you've been resonating as this King of Pentacles throughout this reading, there you go. Like I said, I'm really, really grateful and thankful for us connecting here the way that we do. I love you all. I'm wishing you so much strength and power and precision on your inner work. I look forward to us connecting again for our next reading. So until then, do take care of yourself and happy aligning.